Speech '07. I'm doing a vlog in regards to foundations of intercultural communications, and basically I'll be talking about an experience of mine and the concepts of what I've learned so far in regards to the foundation of intercultural communication. Basically, I can go back stating, my culture has a big influence on communication, on how we verbally speak to one another, not just in Spanish, but also in English. Our upbringings, our peers around us, and teachers, of course, that's taught us our context and how to communicate better with one another. In regards to that, I can say that the culture behind it and the power that it has is big, because different people have different perspectives, and we try to stay as open-minded as we can, respectful as well, understanding how they feel and what do they mean, what are they trying to say, what are they trying to imply, what are the assumptions, and how they define the meaning behind the context that they tend to use when we communicate with one another. And I could say this only because, for example, my best friend, Rebecca, she went ahead and she's from Central America, I'm from South America, and although we speak Spanish, we both, our accent, tends, or the terms that we use in Spanish tend to mean other things other than what we think as we're growing up, what is taught to us actually in reality. So then, in that perspective, it gives us a better idea of, okay, well, you know what, it's not just quite what I've been taught or what's taught in school, but also on how other people view it and how they've been brought up, and their experience, their environment, and their way of thinking, of course. So I mean, that in that perspective, that brings me to the culture side of it, into communications. And then aside to that, just the values and the emotions behind the way our symbols, our body movements, our silence can mean a lot, or different things to one another, and especially to different cultures. And that, that helped me understand a little bit better on how to just hold back and just kind of get a better picture, a better, bright idea of what story they're trying to tell, or how they're really feeling, and so then going from there. So that, I could say, I've had an experience with her, in regards to religion, for example. This goes to people being prejudiced regarding different religion, only because they feel their religion is a lot better, and they don't want to go ahead and accept another group only because their views are quite different, or the way they thought they've been taught has been different as well. So basically then and then leads to, other than stereotyping them to be a certain way and not really getting the process of knowing them and having no experience of who they really are, then you're just pretty much just making an assumption. So that goes to stereotyping, to then prejudice, and it could also lead to discrimination, because you do not want to allow them in your circle of either, whether it be a religion group, a different religion group that is a lot more open-minded, or probably not even a religion group. It could be probably like Buddhism, and not wanting to allow them to come in because they have different beliefs, and because they're not going to be open to it, because there goes the stereotyping, there goes being prejudiced against that type of religion, because they don't feel like, oh well, the Catholics, they're all bad people, or like Christianity, there are certain people that believe religion in a different manner. So and because of that, people tend to discriminate them and not allow them in their groups, and feel like, pretty much that's a barrier that is between them. So I mean, pretty much in a nutshell, I just wanted to go ahead and give you some of my feedback of my experience on dealing with different people, and then dealing with my best friend Rebecca, and then myself. So that's pretty much it. Okay, bye.